Let's start with an easy question. Just what year were you born, or exactly like when were you born?
I was born in Taipei City and in 1981.
1981.
Yeah.
What month?
May,
May? Okay.
May, a northern part of Taiwan
Northern part
because
of Taiwan.
yeah,
Okay.
Taipei is Taipei in the northern part of Taiwan. So yeah, that's it.
hmm And how long did you live there?
Um, I live in Taipei for almost more than 10 years because I have spent my university, graduate school, and a few years over there. So it's over 10 years. And I a rest of my life, I just live in Banqiao, which is New Taipei City, just nearby. So
Uh-huh.
very close.
Okay. Uh, so then what was your earliest memory in Taiwan?
You know, in my childhood, I mean, in 1980s, Taiwan, I still remember what I have seen from TV. It's a funeral of our president,
Oh wow.
Jiang Jingguo, and the celebrations of national days, which is October 10th. There are parades and soldiers and motorcycles. Yeah, that's impressive to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sure that made like a big impact on your childhood. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of neighborhood did you grow up in?
I live in apartments. In a in a in a very in a very usual community because in Taiwan there are buildings looks all the same, all the same.
hmm
So very crowded, a very small lane, and people can talk to each other around all the time. But to me, I just like I prefer to live in the countryside, which means I have been living in my grandparents' house for a while. It's more countryside, and we live in a townhouse with a few neighbors. I prefer to live countryside instead of living in the city. So yeah,
Were you friends with any of the children in the apartment complex?
yeah, yeah.
And then what would you guys do in your spare time?
Oh well, you mean in my free time?
Yeah.
Uh, you know, uh, to a child in Taiwan, you have a lot of homework to do every single day. So you don't have much free time. But I spend my free time on comic books like Dragon Ball or playing video games. Yeah, that's it. And playing basketball or basketball.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um, so you said that there's a lot of homework there. Is it way more rigorous than in America?
Of course, way more because uh, your parents or your teacher want you to go to cram school, which means you have to do homework or to go to uh, more. You have to be in lessons from 6 to 9, which is PM.
PM. Wow.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
And that's at like what age did that start?
From 10 year my age 10 to age 15.
Wow.
So 5 years.
So would a typical day just be wake up, go to school, come back, do homework, and then repeat?
I usually woke up at 6 and I walk to school and start a new day and came back to home around 10
Wow.
o'clock and sleep. Another day begin.
Mhm.
So
That's much different than from here.
yeah, of course.
Did they still have weekends, or was it just like a 7-day schedule, or
Um,
how did everything work?
I we there is no Sunday for rest,
Mm.
for my age. So there is only Sunday.
Okay.
So during Sundays, my parents will bring me out to do some outdoor activities. I don't have to worry about my homework anymore. So
So
that's the highlight of the week.
you went to school on Saturdays?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think that that was a benefit, is having that much schooling?
I think it is way too much for a child because education in Taiwan, they want kid to know a lot, to study a lot, to learn a lot, and to practice a lot. However, they don't give much space for a child to for their creativity, for their interests. They didn't care about this. I mean, teachers and the officials or the whole education system in Taiwan, they didn't think about it in the
Hmm.
past. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think the work and the tasks are, were way too much, I guess. I would
Yeah.
say that. Yeah,
You wish you could have expanded a little bit more on your creative side.
sure, of course. I
What
could
what
discover myself.
yeah. Did you end up discovering yourself
Yeah, of
eventually?
course. Yeah, of course.
I'm glad that happened then. Um, let's see. I want to talk a little bit about your upbringing. Um, were your parents strict at all, or were they pretty lenient during your childhood?
You mean, excuse me? What do you mean?
Uh, I'm just asking what kind of like values did your parents instill in you when you were growing up?
Value. You know, in Taiwan, my father works very late, so my mother my mother took care of me most of the time. So what she gave to me, I mean, value. Uh, she gave me a lot of space. She guided me to find a way I feel comfortable. So but you cannot hurt anyone. You have to respect anybody else, and so I might learn freedom and respect in my childhood.
Huh?
Yeah. So
What?
like, if you
So what did
say like
you?
value, yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
Uh, sorry. I was just asking what your father did for work.
My father he works for a Japanese company, so his title is Xiajun, a head of a branch.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's what in my memory.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Um, so then, did you speak mainly, or what language did you speak at the dinner table?
Of course, Mandarin. In Taiwan, people tend to speak Mandarin for in every single day life. Yeah,
When did you end up learning English?
I learned a little English in school. From in junior high school. Yeah, we have English teachers there, and based on my personal thirst, I learned English in another language teaching center uh, of National Taiwan University. So they have native speakers over there.
Wow. And so they they put English into their education system even from a young age?
Yeah, but that doesn't work very well. They just take they taught me grammar, vocabulary, and a little writing, but they don't speak English with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's true.
It's all.
Unfortunately, in my age, yeah.
Well, I must say that your English is very good now. So,
Mhm.
um, so then, what kind of food were you eating at home?
What kind of food? Uh, you are talking you are talking about recipes. Uh,
I would.
I might answer this question in Mandarin because of I don't know those recipes. I mean their names in English.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
so 番茄炒蛋, fried eggs with tomatoes, or 牛肉, 清炒牛肉或者沙茶牛肉, fried beef, I mean strip of beefs, with some other sauces. Then which are my uh, favorite
Yeah,
recipes. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, I mean the taste. Yeah,
would those be eaten for dinner typically?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
So still, there are many food. I mean, or foods in Taiwan. Yeah, that could be a very infinite question
Yeah,
to
of
answer.
course, of course. I was just I want to get a feel for what you were eating at home or like during a typical week.
Yeah, they're typical. And besides, do you know the school provides lunch in classroom
Oh wow. So you
in
can continue
Taiwan?
to learn while you're eating?
So you have very different menus every single week to eat for your lunch.
Huh?
You can
And like
download some menu from Taiwan's website. Maybe you will be able to understand what students there are eating.
yeah, I can go do some digging and
Yeah, of course.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
see. So your father was a general branch manager, right?
Yeah.
Did your mother work as well?
Works at home mainly.
What did she do?
Uh, she was a housekeeping housekeeping wife. So she took care of me and my younger sister and the house. So
Was just
I would say this could be a very normal and ordinary home in Taiwan.
yeah, typically did the father work while the mother stayed at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So then were you close with your father at all?
Not really. My father works late, and he was very busy at work. So he didn't have much time for kids, only on Sundays.
Yeah, I can imagine. Is it a very similar work schedule,
Yeah,
working on Saturdays?
yeah.
Let's see. Did you eventually get to connect with your father more once you retired, or did you kind of just continue your life?
Yes. After he switched to another job, to another position, yeah, I do have more time to talk with him. And I was in university, so I did learn how to better communicate with my father. That's good. That's good
Yeah,
because I was learning and growing up to an adult, so it is not easy to talk or to I mean to have a casual talk with a Japanese type father. It is not easy at all. But you have to learn. And in Taiwan, Japanese culture has very deep influences. Yeah.
How so? Just in the food that you eat or the media that you consume, or
Not only on food, but also on your behaviors, because the Japanese education taught a man you are the top of the family. You ran this family, so just like an emperor, uh, you have the supreme rights to manage your family. But kids and women, which means your wife, they have to listen to you. So it's not easy to talk to have a casual talk to a region type
yeah, because
father.
they have that superiority over you.
Yeah, that's true. So
Wow,
that's it.
that's much different than from here.
So I prefer the United States and the American culture.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
did you end up moving here?
I moved here in last April.
Just for work?
Yeah, for work.
Yeah. What do you do now?
I'm a scientist in a pharmaceutical company.
Oh wow. I just applied to pharmacy school,
Really?
and yeah, I'm going there next year.
And that's good. Wonderful.
Thank you. What was your dynamic with your sister like?
Dynamic. Do you have more specific example or instance?
Were you guys close? Did growing up together? Are you guys still in touch now? Do you
Yeah,
guys
of
play
course.
together?
Of course. We use social media to care about each other, and sometimes we will be talking on phone. Some free communication app like Line, which is the most common used in Taiwan. Yeah.
How much younger is she?
How much?
Yeah. Like what? How old is she now?
You mean my sister?
Yes.
34, I guess.
34. And how old are you now?
I'm 40 and it's going, yeah, it's going 41 soon. So thank you for reminding.
Sorry. That wasn't the
No
purpose
problem.
of
I'm just kidding.
it.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Did you have to kind of care for her back then at all, or was that mostly your mother's job?
Excuse me, you mean care for my sister?
Yeah. Did you have to help take her to school, make her lunches, look after her?
No, I will, but she doesn't need my this kind of service at all. So yeah, in the past, I tried to take care of my little sister because when I went to the elementary school, she's just a baby. So you have to look after her all the time. And that's what I did in my childhood. And after you have to take care of this little sister in the house, in my family. And the rest of time you can send her to the daycare center. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's easy. That's easy in Taiwan.
And then when do you start university typically?
After university, she went to school every day. So sometimes she asked me some questions, but I was not a very good teacher though. So I was a little mean, I have to say. So
Yeah.
she doesn't come to me often, so I feel sorry about that.
That's okay. That's okay. I think there's different sibling dynamics out there, and
Yeah,
that happens to
but
be yours.
yeah, but now we become just like friends.
It's awesome. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
I'm an only child, so I don't
Oh,
get that
really?
experience.
All right.
Um, so obviously on Sundays you would get to have your free time and relax and not worry about school.
Mhm.
So what were your favorite things to do or favorite places to go?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, in different ages, I have a different favorite themes. But the most impressive to me is the card game. We had card games with some comic characters on it, and you can play with your friends. That's for one.
Yeah.
And I like cycling. I like cycling in the park with my family. Yeah,
And you would do that every Sunday.
yeah, almost every Sunday.
Uh, so this card game, was it kind of like almost like Pokemon?
Yeah, it's very similar, just like Pokemon. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just play with Dragon Ball characters, and lay out number on the card. You can show to your friends whose is better, who has a higher value in battle. So
Uh-huh. Wow.
yeah.
Um, that sounds like a lot of fun. Would you mind telling me a little bit about your friends and the dynamic that you guys had?
Yeah, I mean the friends. My friends are some of them are my classmates, and we
Hmm.
practice running and study in the morning together, and go to each other's place. Just in some specific event or for gathering, and some of them are my father or my mother's friends, their childs, and some of them are neighbors.
Yeah.
So most of the time, our, our our parents want us to study together, but you know, after turning on the textbook, and we often decide to play video games together, and do not let our parents know this fact. So
Kind of hiding it.
yeah, that's it.
What kind of video games do you guys play?
We play Nintendo. It's or new Nintendo is FC or NFC, what is called in the present time. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
And
together.
would you play every Sunday then?
Not every Sunday, but for example, my friends or my classmates might ask me to participate in their birthday party, or after monthly exam of school, we could have 1 or 2 days to take off from every annoying scene. I mean, especially homework,
Yeah.
to spend some time together. So we use those time to get around and to play video games and to chat.
What were what were birthdays like? Would you only have them on Sundays then? Because
No,
there was
not really. Sometimes because we had to go to school on Saturdays, but we have to go to school in the morning. So the afternoons on Saturdays uh, could be our time to get together.
so you only had half of a day on Saturdays.
Yeah,
Okay, so they gave you a little bit of a break then.
yeah, that's it.
Um, so at school, these school friends, do you get many breaks when you're learning? Are there like 15-minute breaks for you to eat a snack or anything?
In fact, I don't really like to take a nap in the school or at home. So, but after 40 minutes studying, I will give 10-minute break for myself to get relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at school, would they can you just tell me what a typical day at school would look like?
Yeah, in school, they have 4 courses in the morning and 4 courses in the afternoon. So you have 1 hour break for the noon. And each course has 50 minutes and 10-minute break.
Okay.
So time is very compact.
Yeah. Did you get to go outside and go play a little bit during that hour break?
Yeah, what you are saying is my desire, but in fact, teachers don't allow you to go further or to the schoolyard to have fun because you have only 10-minute break. You can
Oh,
go
I was talking
to
about the lunch break, the hour-long lunch.
lunch break. A lunch break, yeah, you can spend your lunch break with your classmates, or you can go to any teacher for questions and for further studying, or you can take a nap. But for me, I enjoy talking with my classmates. So I was
Yeah,
the annoying one in my class. So, yeah.
I think that was me too. Let's see. Do you still keep in touch with all those friends?
No, because after elementary school, you have to. I went to different junior high schools with my classmates in the elementary school. So we had been in touch for in the beginning of the in 2 or 3 years, I guess. But after that, especially in the university test or university exam, people are going to different locations in Taiwan. So
Yeah,
it's harder to get in touch all the time. So
yeah.
yeah.
I've had very similar experiences.
Mhm.
Let's see. Do you have a particularly worrisome or challenging experience from your childhood, or was it mostly just school?
Well, to me, the most challenging one is to take exam. In fact, I don't like exams at all. Uh,
Me neither.
but but in Taiwan, they just want teachers or parents. They want you to take as many as possible to know how your performance will be and or your intelligent quotients. But well, so for a kid, that could be very stressful.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't want to spend my time to answer similar questions. I have done this once. Why second time? I
yeah,
just doubt every single day. But that's a daily routine for me. And you know, to me, you have to take a national exam to choose a senior high school according to your scores. So just one test. In that test, you have to decide your future.
wow,
And so in front of this very what to say? Like, I mean, this exam could be life changing.
Yes.
So I was very serious about that, and it was very challenge to me. That's my like greatest concern or worrisome in my childhood
Yeah.
ever. Yeah.
Was that what kind of test was it? Was it hours long and different subjects?
Of course, you have to take exams on Mandarin, science, math, and English, geography. Of course, geography of China and Taiwan,
Uh-huh.
and histories. So we have 7 subjects.
It's a lot,
A
especially as a
lot,
kid.
yeah. So it's not
Um,
easy at all.
did they teach you about the history of the world at all?
We study history of the whole world in senior high, so not in junior high school.
Yeah, I think that was fairly the same with me.
Mhm.
Let's see. Did you dream of being anything in particular when you were growing up?
You mean a role for my the future role or future
Yeah.
career? Oh wow, I did write some essay about my future role or future career, if possible. I I have to say I would like to be a manager type, just like my father. But yeah, to me, doing research might be the best to my personal interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to my personalities. I didn't know in my childhood, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Um, do you have like an ideal family setting or house that you dreamt of?
Excuse me? House?
Uh, did you picture yourself in a house or like what did you want your life to be like growing up?
My life growing up, you mean in Taiwan or in the States?
I mean, just like as a child, what did you want your life to be like as an adult?
Yeah, I don't know. I was dreaming to be a business person in my childhood. But you know, in Taiwan, there are a lot of companies, very small companies, and they do business with domestically or internationally very often. So yeah, some relatives in my family, yeah, they are business person. So I just I just wanted to be just like them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that what your sister does now?
My sister, yeah, she's doing business now, so not
Yeah,
me. Yeah,
you took a different route.
yeah, of course.
um, what kind of feelings did you have towards your childhood in Taiwan? Looking back on it.
Well, feelings. I was talking about feelings. I think just like I have mentioned earlier, I think you parents now should give their child more space. They might be able to grow, and they might be able to discover more about themselves and to grow with freedom. And in my age, children are a little appraised, and you have to push them, but maybe push too much and too harder.
Yeah,
So I don't like that feeling. You have to be pushed by your parents or your teachers every single day, which is very stressful to me. I don't think that kind of environment is beneficial for a child. Or
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think the system will beneficial to their mental health, especially.
Do you think that you might have been a creative person, more creative person, had you been given that space?
In fact, teachers in school they said me a naughty child because I have my own idea. I have my own idea, and I like arts and painting in school. So when wow, so excuse me, what's your question again?
Did you think that maybe you could have grown up to be an artist or a different creative
Yeah, of course.
profession?
I do think so because uh, without any without too many opinions from parents or teachers, I might study in the 文学院. I might study English further in university instead of study science.
Yeah. But your parents pushed you to study more of,
Because studying science means a good job in Taiwan.
yeah.
But it is not healthy. It is not healthy at all. You shall develop your personal interests.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Uh, I think I only have one more question. If you could tell your 10-year-old self anything, what would it be?
What 10-year what?
If you could tell your 10-year-old self anything, what would it be?
Oh man. Oh well, I would say that yeah, I was 10-year old. I would say that to insist on your interests and just defend yourself. Uh, I know I'm not I don't I can't embrace stress, and I don't like stress at all. But I know my goods and my shorts. So uh, I mean you I mean to the 10-year old me, you know yourself the best. So maybe maybe to insist on what you have interest or you enjoy doing is the best way to show parents or teachers. Uh, I think that this could be good for a lifelong career or a lifelong path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any more questions for you, but would you like to say anything else about your childhood?
Oh well, I what I think of the best thing of my childhood is communication. You know, in Taiwan, there are a lot of people living together, so you have to learn how to get along with others all the time. I mean, classmates, parents, and families. Uh, that was challenging to a child, but at the same time, you had a lot of you have cousins, you have I have little sisters, so I can share my opinions or my feelings with them. That's to me the best thing for me in my childhood. But you know, in a very crowded environment, uh, human, human relationship or interaction could affect you a lot. So that's what I think a family does have a very, very huge impact on a child in Taiwan. Very huge influence.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's what I think about a childhood in Taiwan.
Yeah. I've definitely learned a lot talking to you, and I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Hope you could learn more Taiwanese experience from my interview.
Oh no, you did perfect. I'm really glad that you were able to open up about your experiences. I will definitely go look for some Taiwanese uh, recipes,
Mhm.
and thank you for
Sure, of
contributing to
course.
this project.
Sure.